Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another MX Bikes video. MX Bikes, we're on MX Bikes again. Anyway, yeah, so in a beginner video too, so it's been a long time. My first beginner video, dude, got so many views. It's like more views than I ever can imagine. It's just blows my mind, man. And I guess that's partly why I'm making this video, but it's also, I just like helping people, and it's way overdue. So without prolonging and getting anything else and talk about why this, why that, you know, yada 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 yada, let's just get into it. So these 5 tracks are my beginner 5 tracks. I mean, there's really just go at your skill level, I guess, but these are the ones I'm going to suggest to really learn the game and have fun with it at the same time, because by all means there are beginner tracks, but they're so boring, dude. It's like riding a parking lot with speed bumps, and it's just like, I remember doing, I think it was is it like by the way, if you guys can hear my computer, I'm sorry. It sounds like a jet airliner going off right now, and I don't really know why, but it's pretty hot in my room. But yeah, anyway, so if you guys hear a fan, that's what it is. But anyway, I don't know what it is. It's one of the base beginner tracks, dude, and I played it for hours. This is like whenever the game was fresh, like just out of the oven, man. And I liked it, you know. It helped me a lot, I guess, but I didn't like it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It was really boring. So these 5 tracks are ones that they progressively get harder as the list goes on, but they're not like ones where you're going to be, you know, super pissed off with the game, you know, because there's one section that it's just eating you alive. So these are my 5. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy them. If you do, see the owners here, so or the creators, I guess, not the owners. So the first 2, or the first and the last one are Paboso. So I mean, they're my 2 favorite beginner or my 2 favorite OEM tracks that come with the game, and I think they help you out a lot, but they're not really boring. And then Fat Muppet and G-Dub. So if you guys know your tracks, you can probably narrow down which ones are going to be on the list. But anyway, yeah, without further ado, I'll see you boys in the video. Alright, so first on the list here we got Walnut, and I put this first. Not that it's definitely not the easiest on this list, but it is my all-time. By the way, dude, why do I always get a Snapchat in the middle of a video? Anyway, first off, my trees. I'm sorry about my trees. I don't know what's going on with them, but they're like really... It's only on certain tracks they look like this, but I don't know what to do about it. I tried, like, I uninstalled all my motocross tracks, and they're still like that. So it's only certain ones that use this particular tree, but I apologize. But anyway, Walnut is my favorite track in the entire game. It's just, there's something about this track that, like, if I'm doing anything, like, I don't know, it just, like, this track does not, I don't get mad at this track, if that makes sense. Like, there's so many tracks in this game where one section, and it just pisses me off. Like, I can't get one section. This track, there's not that one section. It's just, everything just flows together, like, so nice. And it's, I don't know, it's just one that I can always hop on, you know, whether I'm hanging out, getting ready to hang out with the boys, you know, getting ready to do something, I just want to spend a couple laps. Like, this is the track that I go to all the time. It's just something about it, and it's really easy too. It's not like there's nothing, like I said, there's no one section that's just like, it just pisses you off. I don't know, it's not one that's like super hard. It's all pretty mellow, but it's fast. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, if you do not have this track, please get this track. But yeah, here we go. See what, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of the hardest section. The hardest section is probably either that right, oh, almost just died right there. Either that or this, I don't know, I die a lot on this turn coming up here. This section, it looks hard, but it's actually, and you don't have to get, you don't have to go as fast as I'm going, obviously. Like, I'm trying to put it in a heater, and I'm not really that good at this game. So if I'm going, like, if you see as fast as I'm going, you think, like, it looks like I'm going really fast, and I am going pretty quick, but this track is just really easy to go fast on. Like, there's, like I said, it's just so, like, so flowy. But number 2, we have Forest. I'm sure all you guys thought this was going to be on here at some point. Forest is number 1. Like I said, I put Walnut number 1 because it's my favorite track in the entire game. But this track, this one is hands down the most alive, I guess, in the entire game, because it's an OEM pack, so everybody has it out of the gate. But I don't know, it's just, there's also something just fun about it. It's so basic, but it's so fun. I think because it's so, like I said, it's so alive, there's so many people who still ride it. Like, you have a track that comes out and it's awesome, but because not everybody can get that track or knows how to get that track, or, you know, is too lazy to go get it or whatever, you know, the reason being, that damn Snapchat again, probably shaking Blink Dark off. But anyway, I don't know, it's just fun, like, battling, but there's so many servers online to battle people in this track, and it just makes it fun. I don't know, I love Forest. I think my fastest one here is like a 1:07.8 or something, or 1:08 or something, I forget what it is, but, yeah, this track's super fun, super easy. Like I said, on Walnut, you don't gotta go as fast as I can. Actually, the video I made in my very, very first MX Bikes beginner guide video, this was the track that I actually made one of the tips on, and I was kind of putting it as a hint, like, to go play this track because it's just so mellow. Damn, boy, it is hot as hell in my room. I'm sweating my ass off right now. It's also like 2 in the morning right now, so if I sound tired, it's because I'm tired. And I've also never did a voiceover. Like, I'm watching my video right now and doing a voiceover, so it's kind of trippy. I don't know. But anyway, this is Forest. It's, like I said, one of the easiest tracks in the game. Go try it out. Super fun, super easy. If you're gonna pick a track out of all of these to, like, if you're really fresh into the game, go play Forest. It's by far the easiest. And honestly, I mean, it looks pretty good too. But anyway, on number 3, this is Paletta V2. This is made by G-Dub. I love this track. Oh, Walnut was made by Muppet, I think his name is. I forget who. I just said it like 2 minutes ago and I can't remember. But anyway, this is Paletta V2. Super fun track. I love this track. One of my favorite tracks in the entire game. It's another one, kind of like Walnut, but it's a lot longer and it's a lot, not, I guess, looser because it's sand, but it doesn't have much of a sandy feel to it. I don't know how to describe it, really. Just go play it, I guess. It's on MX Bikes. All these are on, besides Forest and the last one. They're all on mxbikesmods.com under the tracks. So, but yeah, it's this track, I guess, can get difficult. Like I said, the faster you go on any track, the more you're prone to wreck it. Thanks, FedEx. Appreciate it, bud. But anyway, the faster you go on any track, really, the more you're prone to wrecking. But these, like this track and Walnut, and like I said before, like 5 times now, these are all tracks that anybody can just hop on and just ride. I try to pick tracks. Whenever I pick these, I kind of went under the ideology of, hope that was the right word to use in that sentence. I don't know. Sounded good. But anyway, I try to go off of the idea of, ideology. Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to put in 2 laps without wrecking. If I could put in 2 laps without wrecking on these tracks, and that's how I kind of like funneled it down a little bit. If I could put in 2 laps on these tracks without wrecking, I was like, okay, dude, FedEx, come on, man. And the last one I do end up wrecking 1 time, but it's just because of a stupid mistake by me. But the rest of these tracks, I put in 2 clean laps back to back, and if the tracks were anything super hard or anything, you know, super difficult, I promise you guys, I could not do it. I'm really not that great at this game. I do have a lot of hours on it, but they're stretched out hours, if that makes sense. Like, I'll play for, we'll just say I'll play for 200 hours on a, you know, somewhat regular basis, and then I will get out of gaming, kind of, not really get out of gaming, I guess, but like, not, like a new game came out. So for instance, Hogwarts Legacy came out, and I started playing that game, so I didn't play this game as much, and I don't know, it's just one of those games where if you want to get really, you can stay somewhat quick, but if you want to be, look at fatty, but if you want to be kind of fast, you gotta stick with it. And I am terrible at sticking with like one total game. All these YouTubers who just play one game, dude, oh my god, I can't, I feel bad for them in a way, but again, another way I don't, because they have so many subscribers, but like, dude, oh my gosh, I cannot envision just playing one game forever. But anyway, here we are on Redbud. This is Redbud 2016. This is also made by G-Dub. Make sure you get the 2016 version of this because there are so many different versions. There's like the MX of Nations version, the Redbud 2000 I think it is, and then there's this one. Might even be another one. I'm not sure. Ow. But yeah, this one, and you guys are gonna watch this and be like, dude, you're all over the place. You're almost wrecking. That's because I'm riding. Dude, FedEx is on it right now, man. Like, them packages are on the move, boy. But anyway, you see my bike dancing around. It's because I don't ever ride a Cowie, and I don't ever really ride this track anymore. And this is a sand track for the most part. At least in the game, it has a sand feeling to it. It's not really sand in real life, but in the game, it's really loose. It's a really loose track, but and I don't ride a Cowie, so that paired with like a foreign feel, or like not really riding the track and not riding like a foreign bike, because I don't ever ride the Cowie 450, like ever. Like, I mean, I never ride the Cowie. I hate the Cowie 450, but I wanted kind of like a what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like a variety. I wanted a variety of bikes in the video, so it wasn't just one bike. I'm only gonna do one lap on this just because I don't want the video to be too long, but I promise you guys, I did do, you know what? I'm gonna speed the video up. I'm gonna let you guys know I did 2 laps clean. And our last track is Washugo, also an OEM track. Like I said in the beginning, these 2 OEM tracks are my favorite OEM tracks. There's just a lot of structure to them. It's not, like I said in the beginning, it's not like a parking lot with rumble strips and teeny tiny, like I'm talking like whoops as jumps size singles. These ones have like color and a good atmosphere, and it's Washugo, dude. Washugo's an awesome track, so whenever I'm riding this, I kind of feel like I don't really picture it as like a base map. I just kind of picture it as like I'm riding an MX National. And this, not to mention, some tracks, like, depending on your PC, some tracks are actually pretty demanding to run. Like, I don't really have any problems with it, but certain people, like, I don't know, I know, like, my one buddy, he's ran certain tracks, and he's had frame issues, and the OEM tracks are just optimized so well. And this track really is, it's a little outdated, I think, with like the layout, but it rides so nice. But yeah, so I think this one is going to be the hardest on the list out of all. If I had to map one that's the hardest, it's definitely this one, just because of like all the elevation changes, and there's a lot more, like, I don't know how to explain it, like the turns are a lot more, not janky, but like there's so much going on out of a turn. Like, you have to have clean throttle control, and this is a track that for a long time, whenever I was fresh out of the oven with this game, dude, I had so much trouble. I remember whenever I was racing, not really professionally, but I was racing like online, like under a team and everything, and doing like Backyard MX. This is one of the tracks that we were coming to, and dude, I tried so hard. I remember I was like wrecking all the time, thinking like, dude, like, why this track? And then, you know, you put a couple hours in the game. This is one of my favorite tracks of all time because it's just, there's so much variety. You have like sand, you have whoops on motocross track, you have this huge uphill. I don't know, this track, I love it, and I think it's challenging to an extent, but it helps you so much with the game. Whereas other tracks, I feel like, just kind of put you in a zone where you're never going to leave, if that makes sense. Like, you have to play harder tracks, plain and simple, to get good at this game, because it helps you learn, oh, right here, this is where I wreck. Not coming down this hill, which you got to watch yourself come down this hill because you break. Yeah, but anyway, I got on the gas way too much right here. And dude, I was so pissed off when that happened. I was like, man, I told myself 2 consecutive laps, but if you guys watch right here, I really hammer down and try and go as quick as I can for you guys to just kind of show that that was just me making a stupid mistake, and that this track really is not that hard. So they're ascending the sand up to the whip jump and everything, but I'm gonna let the rest of the video play out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. and these 5 beginner tracks, like I said, these are the tracks that I personally would choose and play if I was playing this game, you know, fresh out of the oven. And I'm trying to learn the game. But hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are new to the channel, if you want to subscribe, go ahead. If not, perfectly fine. Just hanging out, liking the video helps so much. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you guys liked it.